Welcome back, everybody, to another character review for The Stand, Stephen King's The Stand, the 2020 series, here on Late Night Snacks. This evening, we are bringing you the character of, wait, this way. Let me move out of the way. Lloyd Henreid. And this is him right here. So, if you haven't seen the show yet and you're waiting for these character reviews, they are slight spoiler free, but not completely.
No, they are pretty much. They're pretty much spoiler free.
If they haven't seen the 2020 series yet, because we do talk about a couple things that happen up to the point of introducing the characters.
Right, but I'm not going to give away everything because I don't want to spoil it all. So, but all I'm doing is
don't give away anything too major.
No, I'm basically just giving you guys a background of who they are, how old they are when we meet them, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to give any major character things away because that would ruin it all. So, and now we're going to share the screen.
I am one of your hosts, Irish Melly, along with the beautiful DeWanda here. And like I said, we will be bringing you the character review of Lloyd Henreid this evening from Stephen King's The Stand, the series, the 2020 version, which is on CBS All Access, and it's a 9 episode
10 hours
series or season, because it is titled as season 1. But yeah, it's on CBS All Access. So if you guys want to see it, that's where you can check it out. Yeah. And you know what? If we don't have a link to that, we'll get a link to that because I'm sure we have an affiliate link.
I will put a link to CBS All Access.
There you go.
In here because it's $5.99 a month. It's not that expensive to get it.
And they do have a lot of other shows on there that aren't specifically CBS shows because of their parent network, like everybody else.
So I will put a link in the description below once this processes.
Yes.
And then anybody who doesn't have it can check it out. So
with that, let's jump in.
All right. So I'm going to share the screen and then we're going to go forward.
All right. So if you want to get started,
I will get started. Now, according to the description, they have him listed as a supporting character. I don't consider him a supporting character, in my opinion.
Really?
I don't.
I could see he's supporting to the main character. I could kind of see how they have him as a supporting character. It makes sense because he is a supporting person of someone. You know what I mean? Specifically.
Yeah.
So I could kind of see it, but yeah, I get your point.
And in the 1994 miniseries, Lloyd was portrayed by Miguel Ferrer. And in the 2020, Lloyd is portrayed by Nat Wolff.
Yes, which brings me to my first point. So, since I know we tend to deal with a little bit of a younger audience, sometimes, not that we're old here or anything, I wanted to mention, as I do have a daughter who will be 21, believe it or not, this month. But she used to really be into this show on Nickelodeon called The Naked Brothers Band. And he was actually, Nat Wolff was one of the main cast members. Him and his brother were the main cast members of this band show. And he actually produced the music. He plays instruments. It was a band that these brothers put together and did. And they actually went and toured around places and everything. And he's done a lot of acting since then. I know he did Paper Towns. There's a couple other ones that he's done since then, but I thought it was cool because I kind of noticed him. So if some of you guys are seeing him and you're like, where do I know him from? This is where you would probably know him from mostly, because you see his baby face here and everything too. Whereas right now he's rocking, which you can kind of see. Let's see. Oh, wrong screen. Okay. You can kind of see right here where he's rocking the beard and everything. Um, but yeah, I mean, otherwise he had this little like Justin Bieber hair.
Oh
And
my goodness, it's so
yeah,
cute.
that was from 2007 to 2009 they did that show on Nickelodeon. And that was interesting. So I wanted to show that to you guys. And
Okay.
then I wanted to also point out which DeWanda brought to my attention here. I hadn't even thought of when I was reading this, and I'm like, oh yeah, he was born in 1994. He was born the year the first miniseries came out covering this
There.
novel. So it's
Yeah.
interesting then that, the rebirth of it here, the
Yeah.
reimagining, rebirthing, whatever you want to call it. I guess we're not that far along in to decide yet, but, just to see him be in it when, he was born in 94. So it was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and here's another tidbit that you might not know, but Lloyd Henreid is actually Stephen King's favorite character from this novel. He thoroughly enjoyed writing for this character. It's almost like he doted on this character because this was just one of
He
his
said,
favorite.
he said something about he loved the
Yeah.
bad appleness of him. It was something about it was his
Hmm.
way of living his bad thoughts out through someone else.
Right.
And I could see
Yeah.
that. I could see that being King's dark side, kind of.
Hmm. All right. So here's a little bit of background on Lloyd
Oh,
Henreid.
there we go. I have to screen share finally.
He's a petty. There we go. We're gonna put this. We're gonna put this up while we're talking here. I'm going to full screen it because yeah, you guys can look at this instead of our beautiful faces, but you can still hear our voices. So here we go.
We are here. Oh, yeah, go ahead and full screen it all the way now. All right. So this will be the character Lloyd Henreid.
Yep.
I will be showing you guys images from multiple media. That's what I'm trying to say. So I will be
Yes.
showing you the 94 miniseries actor. Will be showing you the 2020 actor, and I will also be showing you some of the graphic novel versions of Lloyd Henreid.
Right. So Lloyd Henreid is a petty criminal of limited intelligence. That's the way King describes him. He quit school in the 6th grade, and he's doing time in Nevada for attempted rape. He meets Andrew Polk Freeman. Okay, so basically that's his partner in crime, even though technically Lloyd did not shoot anyone. Okay. Driving aimlessly across Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, they rob a gas station, and Polk kills a customer. Polk basically threatens Lloyd to kill the excuse me, to kill the clerk behind the desk, but he's not able to do it. But there is an undercover cop that's actually standing behind them, and he ends up shooting Polk in the face. But Lloyd gets arrested.
Right through the cheek.
Yes, very
As you
graphic.
can see in the 2020 series, anyway.
Very graphic, by the way.
Yeah.
So Lloyd gets arrested in Phoenix for killing a cop, even though he never even fired the gun. He never even fired a gun at all during this shootout because he was just way too scared. So when the plague hits, everyone dies, leaving him in a cell by himself with his cellmate, and he's basically starving to death because everyone else around him has died. All the cops, everything else, everyone else in the prison is dead. I mean, he's literally he saved up his food for a while, but he ate all of that, and to stay alive, he basically, ate a rat and some other stuff, but
Some other stuff.
some other stuff. And, yeah, he ate a rat, and he also ate his cellmate's leg.
Part of it, just a piece of it.
Only part of it, yeah, only part of it. But basically, the saving grace is when Randall Flagg shows up at the prison to actually get him out. But Randall Flagg has stipulations for him that he has to be loyal. He has to follow orders. He can't fall asleep on the job or anything like that, and that he's going to end up being Randall Flagg's right-hand man.
Basically, do what I ask and you'll be my man.
Yeah. But that is just a little bit of a... I
like that in the series, he says to the guy, he says, when Randall Flagg comes up to him, he says, "Are you real, man?"
I know, are you real? Yeah. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a backstory on Lloyd Henreid. He's actually not as bad of a guy as everybody portrays him as, because he actually didn't kill anyone.
So far, I really like Nat Wolff as Lloyd. I think it's a little more believable to me than Miguel was.
Yeah.
Miguel has always played a tougher guy or a badass. So for him to not really have shot the cop or, killed anyone, and then all of a sudden they think he did, like, I would believe that he did kill someone. Whereas like with Nat, in the new series, like, I don't believe that he killed someone. Like, he's got just the right amount of patheticness in him to where it's not overbearing, but it's believable. Does that make sense?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is Miguel.
Miguel Ferrer.
In the fourth series. And then here we see Nat playing him. This is when Flagg comes to him and he's like, "Are you real?"
Are you real? Yeah, because all we see of Flagg at this point with this picture is
our visions, kind of like
is basically the only thing we see of Flagg is his happy face button. That's it. We don't actually see his face in this image right here.
I want to make sure. Show the line. We go. There we go. This is the current Lloyd Henreid, played by Nat Wolff.
Mm-hmm. But there you have it, guys.
That is Lloyd Henreid in a nutshell. So we hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. We hope that you guys learned a little something from us about this character. We will be back with more, and we have more. If you haven't checked them out yet, check out the playlist below.
Yes.
That has all of the character reviews we've already done available. With that, I've been Irish Melly. She has been DeWanda. We love you. We love you for being here. We will see you guys in the next one. Be kind to yourself and be kind to someone else. Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll catch you in the next